right, ladies and gentlemen, the books is in. The books are in. Yep, they in. They're here.
Log in to KofiPaisaTV.com and get Spears of the Mossy Volume 1 by Kofi Paisa Research Team, from Spears the Pen Volume 2 by Kofi Paisa Research Team, Spiritual Combat Volume 3 by Kofi Paisa Research Team, One Night Before Bed by Any Harret Shun Calfunny, Kalawa's Trip to the Motherland by Kofi Paisa, From Cocaine to Consciousness by Any Harret Shun Calfunny, As I Learned, We All Learn by Kofi Paisa. Also, if you want fresh merch, go to our online store, Family Connect Apparel, and get all the brands. Also, get our 54 deck of quiz and educational cards available now on KofiPaisaTV.com.
What up? What up? You said, Sean, you said pull this up. Yeah, I was gonna say that. I was gonna show you what that article failed was posting, but I guess you seen it. Let me see. All right, hold on, give me a second. He said BBC. Throw it in. Matter of fact, throw it in the back chat. Throw it in the back chat, cause for some reason it won't let me click the link. Let me see. Let me see if I can go to the YouTube. Yeah, man, failed to be on that bullshit. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, y'all gonna have to excuse noise too. I don't know what the hell my next door neighbor's doing, drilling this shit, but yeah, let's see. COVID, misleading stat claims, more vaccinated people die. Hold on. Let me get my mic.
Sean should come up and talk about it.
Yeah, he probably worked. Get my mic out. Whoa, boy. Come on through. You scared? All right, let me see. Some people, including those pushing anti-vaccine agenda online, have been claiming a large portion of those dying with the Delta variant of coronavirus has been vaccinated. Yeah, I got the source where he got that from too, because I sure asked his ass. Hold on, let me see. I got the yeah, I got all right. One conspiracy site even claimed vaccinated people were dying at higher rates than those who did not get the jab, which is untrue. This site and others use real figures in a misleading way to arrive at a completely false conclusion that the vaccine may not be working or even doing more harm than good. The latest public health England, excuse me, the latest public health England figures show that there were 29,000 confirmed Delta cases between 1st of February and the 22nd of June, most of which were identified in June. Of these, 58% were incompletely unvaccinated people, and only 8% were fully vaccinated. For context, by the start of June, more than half of adults in the UK were fully vaccinated. If the vaccine weren't helping, then they would be expected to see more than half the cases. So we can see the vaccine is reducing cases. Let me see. Hold on. What up? Peace D Santiago. Yeah, man. Yeah, come on, Sean. Come on in here and break it down to us. You know, I ain't the vaccine dude, and I need to be able to share the show too.
Yeah.
Try to get some more people in this motherfucker.
I wanna later on you could, but I wanna talk about you heard of Shakira Richardson and how they kicked her out because she smoked weed. She can't run anymore. You heard about that?
Oh, the track star girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen it, but I don't know what the hell going on. From what I seen, she was just suspended for 60 days.
Well, you know how she got promotion or sponsorships or whatever. All of that is gone. She was there one day and it's gone the next day.
Yeah, man, can't have no illegal substances. Can't be using them illegal substances and shit.
Damn.
I mean, what everybody expect?
I heard what the swimming guy named something Phillip. He had the same situation.
Michael Phelps.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know what happened in his situation though. I know they I think they stopped him for a while. They only sitting her ass down for 60 days, so I mean, I don't know. I don't know the situation. I can't say what happened to Michael Phelps. I know they set him down. I don't know how long though. And he did have cancer and shit.
Oh, so it's okay for him because he did have cancer. That's what you say.
I don't know. I'm just saying he did have cancer. He was using that supposedly to help counteract some of the cancer treatments, but I don't know. I'm staying out of it because I don't know the full situation. I don't know what they did with him. I don't know really what they did with her, so I'm staying out of it. Weed is medical.
Right. So do you feel, I'm asking your opinion, do you feel that that's a hard enough drug to cut somebody off, in their sports?
I don't feel like it should be illegal at all, but yeah, I mean, it ain't up to me. We gotta get out and support them bills, bro. It's a bill. It's a bill that's trying to get passed to decriminalize marijuana or cannabis. Y'all don't be on it though. Y'all ain't on y'all politics. So, I mean, if it don't get passed, this shit been out for almost a year now. So if it don't get passed, we can't blame nobody but ourselves. The bill is to decriminalize weed and also to pay back some of the people that's been caught up in the war on drugs that got like weed related charges, and it's gonna let a lot of the people out of jail with weed related charges. So that's something big. But we not into politics as a people, so we ain't gonna get it. Where Greg at, man? Tell him come on. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm talking and you and him. He in the back talking stuff. Yeah, I hope he comes on. He said he almost finished with some group call on Zoom, so hopefully he will come on.
Then I would love to grace the stage, man. Dude, this dude corny, yo. But I'm gonna be good. Let me see.
Right, right.
I'm surprised Sabio ain't popped up in here. He'll talk motherfucker to death.
For real. Yo, Sabio is cool, but I think his tactic is, whatever, not working.
You just gotta learn how to talk to people. You can't be going around dropping sources and then don't want to show your sources. Like that's
Right.
crazy. I swear you would think these motherfuckers are building a whole house inside the garage next door. God damn, I wish they shut the fuck up. We need real weed legislation that absolves all past convictions. Yeah, bro, that's what HR 3884 trying to do. Hold on, matter of fact, let me try to pull that shit up so I can show y'all. Like, we already got a bill out there that's trying to do that. Let me see. Let me share my screen. These words so damn small. This bill decriminalizes marijuana, which should be called cannabis. Marijuana is a kind of a slick racist term. Specifically, it removes marijuana from the list of scheduled substances under the Controlled Substances Act, and it eliminates criminal penalties for an individual who manufactures, distributes, or possesses marijuana. So it's letting you know right now, like it eliminates your criminal record if you got any weed related charges. The bill also makes other changes, including the following: replaces statutory references to marijuana and marijuana with cannabis. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, marijuana is a term that they use because they wanted to put the weed problem off on the Mexicans and the blacks. So they use the Spanish term marijuana, but cannabis is the actual correct term. Requires the Bureau of Labor Statistics to regularly publish demographic data on cannabis business owners and employees, establishes a trust fund to support various programs and services for individuals and businesses and communities impacted by the war on drugs. So not only individuals, they trying to help certain businesses in certain areas low impoverished areas, I would assume, that's been affected by the war on drugs. Establishes a 5% tax on cannabis products and requires revenues to be deposited into the trust fund. Makes small business administration loans and services available to entities that are cannabis related, legitimate businesses or group providers. Like, I ain't read all this, but I'll drop the link in the chat in case you want to read it, D. But yeah, we got this, and it
Yeah, and
can.
some state is legal, right?
Yeah, but this is gonna be for the whole United States of America, though.
Okay.
Yeah, it's legal. It's legal out here in Cali. It's legal out here in Cali. It's legal in Colorado. Hold on, man. God damn.
Are they building something? Yeah. Well, anyway, her weed did not stop her from running. She's still fast. I heard she's the fastest female in the United States.
Yeah, that shit ain't on. It really don't have nothing to do with you running. It don't have nothing to do with you running, swimming, whatever motherfuckers doing. She just, from what I heard, she said her, I think she said her mom's had died or something. She
Yeah,
was using
a
it to cope.
reporter told her that.
Yeah, man. So, I mean, I don't know, man. Rules is rules. Even though it don't got nothing to do with her performance, like, yes, rules is rules. It's still federally illegal. So just because it's legal in some states don't mean that it's federally legal. Like, it's confusing. So the feds can still come and shut down dispensaries here in California, but they pop right back open. We ain't really seen that in a while though. It's legal to have here in New Jersey up to six. Yeah, New Jersey. From what I see, New Jersey just got legal a couple of months ago, right? Must be 21. No smoking in public. Yeah, same thing in Cali. Same thing, Cali. You can have up to, I think, up to six. I think up to 6 ounces while you out riding. Um, as far as what you got in your home, can't nobody tell you what you can and can't have. So you can have 5 pounds as long as you ain't selling it to motherfuckers or you trying to ride with it and shit, then you good. Even things that are legal can be banned by the anti-doping agency. Well, it's not going to be legal. It's going to be decriminalized. So if the bill passes, it's going to be decriminalized. So the penalties would be either nothing or like a citation, or a small fine. So I mean, it's progressive. It's progressive. It's better than getting locked up. They done took my ass in for seeds in Tennessee. So if I can get a citation, I'm with that. Oh, okay. The Olympic shit. Yeah, like I understand. Like, I mean, I don't know what we got to do with the performance. I would say nothing, but I don't know, bro. Maybe she turned into the fucking Spider Man or something. Shit, I don't know. Everybody need to be on the even playing field. So I feel it. She still smoked their ass though. Either way it go.
Yeah.
So let me see. I want to see. I seen Jabari had a African quiz thing. I seen y'all was talking about it too. I want to take
Yeah.
that shit.
Also, what I'm just asking for your opinion. What you think we should call ourselves other than black? Because some want to say more, some want to say Israelite.
Other than black, African American, I think we already good. Like, I
Oh,
mean,
you
I understand people want to change it, but I'm straight. I don't have a problem with black or African American. They're European terms, but we speak European language, man. We gotta quit playing. It just because something might have used to been negative in a certain culture, don't mean it's still negative in that culture. And I'm not a part of like I don't adhere to European culture. So just because black meant something bad to them, that's their business. It don't mean nothing bad to me.
yeah, but calling ourselves black is a confusing term. Because for one, we're not the color black. For two, it could mean all different things. And people get
That's
black.
that's semantics, bro. We know we
No,
not black.
I
We know
know,
we
but
not no color.
not everybody sees it that way. Like when you say black and then you try to compare yourself to other people in the world, it's like the same black don't they not considered the same black. So
What do you mean?
I mean that somebody like from India or whatever, they skin might be darker than you, but they not considered black. So the
Right.
term black is confusing
That's
to
because you stuck on a color.
yeah, but you using the term, so of course I'm gonna be stuck on a color.
But black, when we talk black and referring to people, we're not talking about just the color. So everybody ain't gonna be scientifically literate. So I don't think we should
There's
change it
no
just
science
because a lot of
between
people are
that.
scientifically illiterate. Yeah, yeah, it actually is.
No, it's not. It's no
We're
science.
not the same. We're not dark skinned people in India. We're not the same or related genetically to them.
No,
So they are
no,
not the same people as us.
Sutek is no scientific study for the term black.
How? Where? What? We're not talking about. You
Go
asked
ahead.
me about the people in India
No, I'm talking
with
about
dark
the
skin.
term black. Yeah, go ahead.
You asked me about the people in India with dark skin. So I'm saying we are not those people. We are not related to those people, recently related biologically to those people. And you have to use science to determine that. So we call ourselves black because of the term negro, which literally translates to black. So they do not call themselves black, even though their skin might be darker than some of ours because they are not Negro, quote unquote.
But still
So
in all, that's a American term. But outside of the
that's not an
America,
American
yes,
term.
'cause outside of America, you don't hear nobody calling themselves black, Negro, black. So it's an American thing.
So you saying the term black and Negro started in America?
Right.
You need to do some more homework, man. Ain't
It
even gonna,
started it started with the colonizer calling
what is
giving us
Negro?
that
What
name.
what language is that?
Spain, Spanish,
Okay,
Negro.
so how could it be an American invention
No,
when
but
it's
that's where
Spanish?
we started calling ourselves. I mean, that's what they started calling us that, and we took on that name.
Okay, so so you don't like it because somebody else gave the name to you. Is basically what you're saying.
I don't like it because it's not us. I don't consider us one. See, they try to put us all together like we all the same. We ain't all the same. They want to say we're black, we're Negro, but you go deeper than that. No, we're all different.
But everybody know that though.
Everybody know that.
Yeah, if you talking about what they are you talking about?
I'm talking about whoever used that term, whoever gave that term to us, whoever consider us that. We're yeah. I don't see us.
Listen, so if you're talking about differences, then you're talking about on a genetic difference, and you're talking about a cultural difference.
Yes.
Everybody not gonna know that though.
Okay.
Everybody. Yeah, we ain't. I'm not for changing some shit just because the people that's ignorant will feel better. Nah, do some work. Do some hard work. If you saying that you don't want to be called black because it was given to us by Europeans, then okay. I mean, I understand that, but not because that some people don't understand it. But then if we don't call, so what you suggest calling ourselves?
Okay. So when we were on the continent before the transatlantic slave, didn't we all had our own culture?
We not them no more though, bro.
Oh, we not them no more. Okay.
No, we are African Americans. We are
Okay,
our
if we're not
own
them no
ethnic
more,
group.
why you calling us African American? Why didn't you just say American? We are American.
Is okay. So if you're saying you are American, what are you saying? You are indigenous to America?
No,
American is
I'm
a
saying
nationality.
Yeah, that's our nationality, American.
Yeah, okay. I don't have no problem with that, but that's not an ethnic group. We are our own tribe now.
Yes, American tribe.
No, it's no American tribe, bro. How you gonna say? So you just gonna take the you gonna so you a Native American, an indigenous American?
No, I didn't say indigenous American. I said American. Period.
Okay, so are white people, so are Mexicans,
Right.
so are Asians.
But
So
American is full of different groups of people. It's not just one type
exactly.
of
So
people.
how you make a distinction between us and other people that's in America?
Just like in Africa, they different groups of people, but
Exactly. So we are African American, just like other people are uh Asian American or Chinese American or Indian American. It's the same thing. What's the difference? You just don't like the term black, bro. You're a closet Moor.
Speaking about the Moor, they don't like the word black either. So they rather be called a Moor.
That's because they like European culture.
Oh, so you saying the Moors are European cultures?
Moor is a European term. They don't want you to use the word black because it's a European term and it means something bad, but that's in European culture. Every culture has their own perspective and their own worldview on things. So just because black means something negative in white people culture don't mean that I'm supposed to give a damn. Black meant good things in certain other cultures, even certain African cultures. So when you say black is something bad, that's because they getting it from a European perspective. European use black and bad in bad ways, negative ways. Black cats is bad luck. Black magic is something bad. It's the evil form of magic. Shit like that. I don't hold to that culture. I don't hold to those standards. That's white people shit.
A lot of things is white people shit too. So, well, I want Greg to come up. I want to hear his stance about why he thinks we're Moors, and I want to hear all the way, and we have it. So I hope he comes on soon.
What are you talking about? He ain't really no Zoom call. He running on that chat. They already started. He said he ain't on no Zoom call. He running.
Yo, Sean, I see you trying to start. Come up here and talk that talk.
Yeah, man, we need to find dude, get that money. Dude, ass better. He said, "Who you arguing with?"
I'm arguing with him. Yeah.
You know what it is, bro. This same argument. The term black. That closet more shit. What up? Who is this?
I am Sosa.
Oh, that's so. Oh yeah, I should have known by the picture. You got Yahweh on this shit. I thought nigga was a Hebrew, Israelite. I was gonna say, what the hell?
Hey, just an Israelite. Don't get me confused with them other brothers.
Oh, shalom, shalom.
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 Yeah, Mika Israelite.
Look at Sutek. Yeah, all right?
Man, that shit got
Wait.
me done.
I don't get it, but okay.
Yeah, man. More meant different things in different time periods. Early on, they meant black. Then they started using it to refer to the Berbers. Then they started using it to refer to all Muslims, regardless of color and race and ethnicity and all that shit. So you'll see Arabs being referred to as Moors, Berbers and blacks being referred to as Moors in certain time periods. It all depends on the time period.
The term blackamoor.
Yeah, that was later. That was one of the later terms. But yeah, that was talking. I mean, and that term was a derogatory term. Just like black, they want to use the term blackamoor. Like, I mean,
To distinguish the Moors, because different types of Moors, they calling them blackamoor.
Also, so that means it's white Moors then.
Exactly.
Okay, so how the hell can we be Moors?
I mean, you don't think different people could be considered the same? Why they couldn't be considered Moors too?
Yeah, they was. They was. The white Moors was Moors before the black Moors was. The white Moors is Berbers. They ain't white people. They're not European people.
So they not. We wouldn't call them white then.
Yeah, but
you said they're not European.
We wouldn't call them white, but the Europeans call them white. They call themselves white. The Badani. Badani means the whites. That's what they call themselves.
Man, I think I'm about to say F this fast. Some reason.
What kind of fast you doing?
I always do liquid on Fridays.
Ramadan.
Oh, fuck that Ramadan.
So why you fasting? Just something you just
I always fast. I've been fasting for the last 4 years.
Wow.
Every Friday.
Hell, nah, every week.
Once a week.
So when you fast, what do you said liquid fast, so what do you drink?
Water.
Only?
Water or smoothie.
Mm.
I might start trying that and see how it works.
What kind of smoothie, I might ask? Fruit smoothie? Vegetable
Yeah.
smoothie?
Fruit smoothie or vegetable smoothie.
Okay.
I can't do that vegetable shit.
Most of the time, it's more majority water though.
You ever try fasting without eating, like for a whole week?
I done went 72 hours
Mm.
without eating. That's the most I ever did. I could go the rest of the way. I just be like, nah, for what? After 72 hours though, your body in ketosis. So it
Mm.
start eating, burning fat faster because it's eating the fat.
The most I did was 24 hours. After that, I keep smelling food and it's a wrap. Even when
Yeah.
food's not there.
You keep smelling that because you just, you know what I'm saying, you greedy as hell.
Anyway,
Wanna eat and shit.
you start smelling food that's not there. It's crazy, man. You start bugging out. And you mad at everybody, the whole world.
Nah, that's just you.
No.
You got issues.
Yo, you
Smelling
mad at
food that ain't even
everybody
there.
anyway. That's
Smelling food that ain't there, yo. Who do that?
It's that mystical shit.
Pseudo ass Hebrew shit.
That's why you always mad. You always
I ain't always mad.
yeah, hell yeah, you are.
No, I ain't. You mad.
Where's Soulstar? You know that Sean typing away. I don't know how he typed that fast.
Don't worry about it. I got skills.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Yeah, man, failed ass trying to get that pseudo website. I'm gonna pull that shit out.
What he try to give you?
I asked him for that website where that shit was at.
For a source?
Yeah.
What source on what source? About the vaccine stuff?
Yep.
Nah, he trash. I mean, he's not providing the whole source. You see what I'm saying? So it's like he only took snippets out. So it's not the whole source. So you really ain't gonna get nowhere with his source because his source isn't as accurate. That's why I provided you with how people are misusing that COVID vaccine death stuff. You had 20,000 people who died from COVID, and only 6 of them were people who were vaccinated. But it doesn't explain to you about the difference in that. So you got a person like him that's trying to insinuate something. There's not. That's why I went at him in his inbox. I like if you gonna talk about deaths, how about you talk about the number of deaths? The majority of 90-some% of the deaths now are because of
He didn't read the whole article.
Yeah,
Because you gotta have a subscription.
He ain't no subscription. He don't never read the whole article. He disingenuous.
Yeah, man, you gotta have a subscription to read this shit. They show like 2 or 3 paragraphs, and that's it. It's the Delta variant of the coronavirus surges through the UK. Almost half of the country's recent COVID-19 deaths are of people who have been vaccinated, but doctors and scientists aren't sounding the alarm about the apparent high proportion of deaths among the vaccinated population. Yeah, man, that's some bullshit. The Wall Street Journal.
Yeah, he ain't no subscriptive member. Even if he got to read the whole article, he's still not saying anything. So the articles that I put in the chat earlier,
Let me pull it up.
Yeah, if you pull those links at the BBC and then the AP articles, they're really killing because, like I said, you got 20,000 deaths and you're only talking about 6 people dying. You're gonna have breakthrough infections. You got a vaccine, and then he tried to put it on as no vaccine is 100% effective. Name me one. The COVID vaccine is not 100% effective. So name me a vaccine that is 100% effective. You can't. Name me a treatment that is 100, like a drug that is 100% effective. You can't. Name me a herb or a treatment that is 100% effective. You can't, because with them herbs, it is a treatment. It's not a preventative, which means I'm gonna have to keep doing this every time I get sick. What if I grow tolerance to this herb?
And you got a dependency.
Correct. But he ain't thinking about that. What he's thinking about is people dying that's been fully vaccinated. Nah, you being disingenuous, bro. Niggas trash. There go your Hebrew dude right there, so I'm gonna shut up.
What
How
Hebrew
about?
dude?
Hold up, hold up. Who said I'm a Hebrew? Who said that? Sean, you said that? This your
I know it's
your
you. I know it's
Tennessee
you.
brother.
I know it's you.
This
I
your
know.
Tennessee brother. Ratchet
Yeah,
Creed.
I know it's you. I just messing with you.
Yeah, I just came over here, man. I was, I always listen to you when it comes to vaccine. You don't be never wrong on it. I love your methodology toward it, so I just listen. But I really came in for the Bulls conversation.
You want to talk to? Yeah, you want to talk to Sleep Set.
And we waiting on them. Nah, I think you talking about Greg.
Yeah,
Greg ain't coming in here, bro. Greg ain't coming in here, man. Look, I'm gonna tell you that right now.
That man was in the back chat with me, bro, on a conversation. Then he said he was in the Zoom call. That's what he told Mika.
He lying, bro.
I like, bro, you in the Zoom call. I mean, you in the back chat with me, arguing with me, trying to get at me. You know what I'm saying? It was just funny when I seen it over there in the Dagger Flying group. So that's why.
Hey, look, let me ask you this. How can he prove that everybody's Moors? What is a Moor? Define
it. He's trying to say based off this concept he got out of Noble Drew Ali. That's what he said.
No. Yeah, if the concept comes from
the Noble Drew Ali.
Yeah, well that's debunked because okay, so where did Noble Drew Ali get it from?
Noble Drew Ali, based on the Canaanite temple shit, the Hermetic hypothesis shit. Which it has some truth in it. It has some truth in it.
Nah, man, the Circle 7 Quran been debunked, man.
Yeah. And that's fine. What I'm saying is, when it comes to the Moor stuff, if you do the deep etymology on it, it went back to, I guess, a land, right? We always say the land, the people are named after the land, right? And it's always wasteland or marshland, and it go back to the marsh Arab. As far as my research, I'm saying, and it go back to the marsh Arab people in the Canaanite regions, right? And then, of course, the Hermetic hypothesis got through on that region, and that's why a lot of people are spewing it today. That's my research on the marsh. That's how I look at it. It went out of control. And that was European called a marsh Arab. You know what I'm saying? Everything the Moors is a European how they looked at things. So
yeah, so the Moors, you talk about Moors, the first time we see any variation on that term is used by the Greeks. And they're referring to the people in the Roman province of North Africa, which would have been Mauritania at that time. So those people in Mauritania that were indigenous to that area in North Africa would have been the Berbers. So we see the 711 conquest of Spain. Who we see running up in there? We see Berbers, and we know that because the primary sources from that time period, which came just a little bit after the conquest, was letting you know that these are Berbers. You know what I'm saying? And then later on, the blacks from below the Sahara get added on to that because they end up being in the region of Mauritania through the Barbary Coast slave market and through slave raids and all that, you know what I'm saying, etc. So they end up being associated with Moors as well. But that
Hello. Yeah.
Sutek, you're on mute.
Yeah, you went mute on us.
I was just talking away.
Yeah, you was giving the Greek. You
Yeah,
know, and I agree with all that though. I do agree with it, but you know, I try to go a little further back on the word, right? Me personally. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, like it was black
but if
was
you go
considered.
back on the word, you gotta have your linguistic methodology correct.
Yeah, and I
It gotta
agree.
have cognates. You gotta have the same root word, root meaning, all that. So we don't linguists don't see no connection with any other word, any other previous word except the mare that the
I
Greeks
say
use.
that this false. I just say the people just ain't did the work on it, right? And why I'm gonna say that is I say Marsh is cognated with Moors. That's my thing. It's cognated with it. And black also mean undesirable, right? It don't just mean like people color. It mean undesirable. Marsh is considered undesirable land.
But we got to be
Sometimes
specific.
inhabited.
So
Yeah.
that means black means that to what people in what language?
I'm saying that Marsh is as far as the language group, I guess since we talking is English right now to us, it's probably some type of Indo-European language, of course. If we go farther back, it probably some older Indo-European language. And I'm taking it from there as far as that like as that because I'm saying black always didn't know. They weren't talking about people's skin color. They was calling it undesirable, right?
Yeah, a lot of times when these Europeans use that term black, they're not talking about the way we use it in
Yeah.
contemporary time. It was a lot of times it was used as a metaphorical term. Like I was telling her, like they use it in negative terms. Like black cat is bad luck. Uh, Black
Yeah.
magic is some type of evil sorcery. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they use
When they
black
say
in
when
that
they say
culture.
Negro land, even when they said Negro land, they meant undesirable land. They didn't like meant the people. You know, they didn't mean the people like it was black people. They mean undesirable land. Like did nobody want to inhabit that land because it was probably
So you
you know
saying
it,
they didn't want to
I knew
they didn't
Sean was
want
about that.
yeah. So what you saying is that if the land was undesirable and they didn't want it, but it was the land, it was land in West Africa that was filled with gold.
yeah, but I'm not talking about the whole West Africa. I'm talking about certain like even when you do the dark continent uh, concept, they was talking about the middle of the of Africa, right? Where the
I ain't
tropical
saying
region,
listen, I'm gonna get
yeah, the
you all the way
tropical
off of
region
that.
area.
I'm gonna get you all the way off of that. I'm gonna tell you that they ain't talking about Africa at all.
With the dark continent?
They ain't talking about. I'm saying the word more, moray, or
No,
whatever you want to
I
call
ain't
it.
saying that. I ain't saying that, Sean. I was just
Okay.
using black as I was just using black as when they use the word black or Negro. A lot of times it mean undesirable. You know what I'm saying? Based off, Europeans, they don't like mosquitoes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So you go into the middle of the Congo, it's full of mosquitoes. You know how they are about the yellow fever. So, when they use these terms dark, black, Negro, and I'm saying that with Moors, right? The word Moor is cognated with Marsh. As far as my research, right? And it was around the Canaanite area with the Marsh Arab, and they got the Hermetic hypothesis through on there based off the religion connotation of it, right? They came with Europeans a little later. Nation states, right? That's my concept, the way I'm trying to go with it.
Well, you're gonna have to make a stronger argument based off archaeological evidence and more. You're gonna need a more sound argument to try to
Nah,
to make that sound. I say you stick to the. But listen, I think you should stick to the evidence that you have. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're talking about black, I mean, you don't want to have a social you know what I mean? You don't want to have a social conversation with this dude. You're talking about more. He's saying everybody is more. So what the hell is the more?
Nah, I ain't talking about him. This outside of him. Forget him. I kill him with the Canaanite stuff. That's easy as dead, right? That Noble Drew Ali stuff. I'm just saying, me just doing the linguistic work, and this is me trying to understand the methodology and introduce a new word, sort of like how Waju and Assad did Kemet. You know what I'm saying? And making that connection. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. It's just a methodology thing with me. What I'm saying with this right here, with Marsh is connected to Mo.
What happened to him?
Man, yeah, somebody called the phone. I don't know. I just think he's stretching this out the way out where it don't even need to go. Whatever you're trying to get across, cause it make it confusing. What you do is you take the argument and you remove the legs from it, so it ain't got no direction to go.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I'm back. My thought somebody started calling me. I ain't know they were calling me. Knocked me out.
I told somebody to call them.
Yeah, they was calling me in the middle of here. You know how it go. Cause I'm on my cell phone. Yes, but what I'm saying is I hear that. And then Sean, I want you to be you and Brother Sutek, I want y'all to critique my work.
When you can't, what we gonna critique if you ain't brought it forth?
Oh, for the bring it forth. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, man, now you sound like Savio.
I ain't Savio, G. I'm trying to get up here with the big leagues. Allow me to get up here with the big leagues.
We waiting 6 months. We waiting 6 months on the Ottoman in the Turk presentation.
Yeah. I be on him about that too, though. But I'm introducing this right now because I seen the conversation the other day. I think it was 2 days ago. That Sutek made it right. I ain't studying the little Greg nigga. Like he also know with Drew Ali. I just want to be up here with the big boys. And y'all see my work and y'all critique it and tear it up. And tell me what my methodology wrong is. So I go back in the lab and straighten it up. That's all.
I just told you where it's wrong at. What's your research question? My research question
is is Moors cognated to Marsh, right?
Is what?
Is Moors cognated with
A cognate?
Marsh
So
in
is the
linguistic
word more
evidence,
is the
right?
word Moorish a cognate of Marish? Is the
More.
word more a cognate of Marsh?
Yeah, cognate with Marsh at a certain period of time, of course. And then what I'm
So
trying to
you need
find out
linguistic
is
work like Sutek said.
yeah, I'm gonna do that work. That's what I'm saying. But I got the
So do you
etymology
know
of it.
do you know how to go in there and do the cross comparisons and the historical method on those words,
I got
those
an
words?
idea. I ain't never did it, but just based off the etymology, it could be done. I'm put it like that.
No, and you can't just
And then
use
I might
you
once
can't
I do
just
the
use the
linguistic work,
etymology though.
it might not compare, right?
You gonna need to holler the saw.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm about to say. You're gonna have to a little sorry, but yeah, you got to do the linguistic work
No,
because it's
I'm
linguistic argument.
gonna with you, Sean. You know how to do the linguistic work too.
Nah, no. I'm not getting in the cognates and all that. I'm
I gotta
writing
go.
books, bro. I ain't got that time. I ain't got that kind of time.
He write books too on cognitive, but hey, but no. I ain't trying to get that deep though. But I'm gonna do an introduction, right? And then if you could get a hold of me, then I got to go deeper, Sean. I'm just saying I want to introduce my work to you,
I
Sean.
don't
It's
think
too
that you
thick.
want to do that. I don't think that you want to do that from a methodological standpoint because you're going to be shorthanded, and then more than likely you're going to be relying on someone else's work that you can't cross-reference and substantiate to help you build a solid argument from a methodological standpoint. I'm saying you could do all the things that you said now you're trying to do on a surface level, but scholastically, you're not going to be able to fully detail your outline based on where you are.
All right, Sean. All right. Now you're gonna make me do it and see you to work, and then on the surface level, you tell me what I'm wrong at.
See, that's what I'm saying. You gonna be on a. What I'm trying to say is you gotta get beyond the surface level. The surface level can be a Google link. One research, one search. You see what I'm saying? But
Yeah, I
in
got the
order
book. I
to
got the
go,
book on etymologies
okay.
and different little
Well,
culture to
put it.
culture.
Well, how long we got? We
Tighten
got
up.
three. We got 3 months, 2 months. Well, how long we get?
I'm for you since you so hard, nigga. You like god damn, like my auntie and shit, nigga. Like
I
nigga,
told
1 month, nigga. 1 month.
So we
Like my
gotta
auntie,
wait.
she
We
was an
gotta
English
wait 30.
teacher.
Okay, so August 2nd, you gonna have your shit.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I got you.
Oh, okay.
I'm working on it.
Oh, okay.
And it's gonna be an introduction, right? Be an introduction to it, right? And then I want you to beat it up because I need somebody to say, hey, you got to go back in the lab. Then when
I'm
you
gonna tell you it's
messed up that
bullshit.
shit.
I'm gonna tell you it's bullshit. So I don't care nothing about your feelings.
Yeah, tell me, nigga. Bro, you from Nashville, bro. We Tennessee, nigga. We tell each other, nigga, that's bullshit all the time. That don't hurt
Yeah.
me. I ain't that guy.
Well.
I'm like, all right. And then if it's too bullshit, I'll be like, I throw it in the garbage. It is what it is.
Yeah. Well, we gonna
Yeah, I
see.
mean, I just want to. You the book right? So you bet they call you.
I don't trust your research question.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm
I
gonna
think
come up with a
because
better
you
research
could be
question. I'm
arguing.
gonna come up with a better research question. Matter of fact, I'm gonna come up with a research question today, and I'm gonna hit you with the research question like on paper. Cause I'm a better writer than I am a talker, right? So yeah.
No working.
We don't know that.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna hit you with it. And then
Okay.
you say, nigga, this is a whack ass research question.
I'm gonna tell you right now what.
You don't know it until you see
Oh, okay. Anything
it. Yeah,
dealing
that's
with the
all
word
I'm
more or
saying.
moray is wet. What?
Who
No, what?
more
No,
right?
no,
I
no.
don't
Listen,
like that
listen.
word
Look,
more
look,
right.
look. Let me. All right. Let me keep it real, bro. What is the claim? What's the claim?
My claim is
No, no, no.
that
Not
I'm
your
taking
claim. Who made the claim that you're going to address?
based on who are the Moors, right? That's the claim. Like people have this Berber. I'm trying to take it further than this Berber, Arab, and I'm trying to get it more down to a Pacific area, like the origins of it, right? What is the theory of the origins of it?
So the origins of the word more
I'm
is that?
saying that it came from the Canaanite region,
No,
and
no. Listen to what I'm saying. So your research questions is centered around the claim that all people are Moors. So you're dealing with the origin of the word Moor
yeah, I'm dealing with the
and its
origin of the word
historical
Moor.
meaning, and its historical meaning of an identifying marker
Yeah,
for particular people.
yeah, like at least a region, right? At least a region that we could work with, a Pacific region.
So you're going to have to show historically how people identified themselves.
Yeah,
Good luck.
you watch this happen. You gonna give me my props, you finna give my props.
Good luck.
Right? You finna give my
Yeah,
props.
that's
I'm
gonna
just
be
saying
hard
that
for you.
I want you to critique it, and I want brother Sutek because I
Is
always
you
said that I
smoking the
need
same
to.
thing Sutek smoking, or is you smoking something else? You smoking Reggie?
Nah, I wasn't smoking. I just seen them brought up the Moors conversation, and I was like, I ain't finna argue with the other guy or the Canaanite temple, know what you at least stuff. I like, damn, I want to take it a little further to see how
Oh,
far I
okay.
can go with this research.
So
That was one.
how about you figure out who already done destroyed the Circle 7 Quran? Who do you know that destroyed the Circle 7 Quran in a previous lecture or something like that? Because
You,
it has been done. No, not me.
you.
No, I don't deal with that more stuff. Listen, the Circle 7 Quran has been destroyed in the presentation. I don't know if it was Shaka. I don't know if it was someone else.
You talking about the
It was
Pisces,
Shaka and City.
Jesus,
So okay, so Shaka and Seti have dealt with the Circle 7 Quran. So you may need to go peep a lecture or something that one of them done on the subject matter and see if you could pull the sources, if they got any, pull the sources out to help you in your argument. See, therefore, it ain't gonna take a month. It's gonna take a little
uh,
longer than that because you're gonna have to get some additional qualifying references, source that you could refer to because Seti ain't gonna give your ass nothing but some memes.
no, Sean. I think you missing me, Sean. I'm not trying to deal with the Circle 7. I know that it was a plagiarized book of the Jesus,
Oh,
whatever
okay. So
book
you
right
trying to
there.
deal with the Circle 7.
Yeah, I ain't studying none of them
Okay.
clients. That's easy. That's
Okay.
easy. I can get
Okay.
a few little what's the name to just show who he copied from. Like this all on the internet and everything. And I could just get the sources from there, the primary sources, and even
All
secondary
right. So
sources.
why
You
is
know.
this important? Why is this important for people like me or
Uh,
Mika?
uh, just based off the methodology.
No, no, no.
It seems like
I'm
I got good
asking.
methodology.
Why does it matter? What type of relevance, like the advancements of knowledge, right? Because that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to be scientific in this
Yeah,
argument because you're trying to advance knowledge. But
yeah.
but what relevance does this have for people like me and Mika who don't know what the hell you talking about?
The party is right. So we can start saying, hey, we ain't got to be jumping all over the world on who the Moors are like that, and we can kind of narrow it down a little bit, a little further. Like I don't think nobody did the research to go into like where it really originated from. Like some people say the Berber Arab mixture. Some people say the people in Spain. Some people say the people in Europe. And I'm saying it started right here mostly. This is my claim that I'm
No,
saying.
what I want you to okay, I got you. But what I'm doing here is I'm just trying to get you to see how this has to attract, right? This has to attract our attention so that we can understand your reason for doing this. So when you begin to demonstrate your argument is to correct a historical wrong, right?
Yeah.
Or to break down a romanticist claim. That's why I go back to the claim, because your research questions are drawing from claims made by people who say that they're these other people.
Yeah, I get you.
Hey, but if you saying that Moors originate from Marsh, then you're saying that the original intent of the word Moor was meant to be slanderous, and that slanderous term made its way.
I mean, it was. How can I put it? It's what you call a land, right? Marsh just it can mean wasteland, right? If we look at that negative, right? But you look at a marsh land, like especially in Canaan, right? Region, Mesopotamia, it had these patches and people was on these boats and you know what I'm saying, doing all these little things, right? And I'm saying it spread it from there. Then it took its connotation, the denotation, then it caught on different connotations to become denotation again, right? So we started redefining what is a Moor.
Yeah, that's confusing.
You know what I'm saying? As it went further.
That's kind of confusing.
Like Europeans started getting a hold of it. Like that.
Hold on. Say it again, so it's gonna be what?
Confusing.
Exactly.
Now I told them a better writer than I am, but that I am right now in presentation. I'm just introducing. I just want to get over here and see what Sean would go say. Then I'm gonna unpack it later, right? Once I present it, like in the format that it need to be presented.
The problem is though the literature. You're gonna have a problem trying to find a variation to that term in any literature.
Yeah, in literature. Yep. And that's the problem. I had to go deep into the studies on it, but I agree. Just to cover every stall, I agree.
Yeah, that's something you're gonna have to do though.
Yeah, but see, you was correlating that because I was listening to that because you was trying to correlate that with them using the terms like Negro land and then that Marsh.
What I'm putting like, right? When you do connotations, right? When you have Negro, right? Negro means just undesirable to the European, right? He don't stay there.
Well, no, that's way later. That's way later.
Yeah. I was using that as an example, though. That wasn't.
Yeah, but the Negro. Okay, but Negro makes its way from from the Portuguese, like necro, right? Necro, necro, right? And I think it meant in that term meant like the Walking Dead. Like the closest they didn't give to it was like, when Europeans die, their skin their skin's darkened. So they're trying to find a descriptive term to describe that skin type.
Good.
It's just descriptive. It ain't necessarily negative in that term. They're just trying to find a way to describe something because they don't really have them type of terms yet. See what I'm saying? So by the time Negro becomes Negro with Spanish and then Negro, and that's way later.
Yeah, and I'm saying that too. I'm saying with the wasteland, right? Because they would, because I'm going out but basis of people are named after land, right? And even with the European got a hold of it later, and they tried to describe a certain amount of people, they got it from a area they already encountered. They probably look like the same people.
Yeah, so you're trying to say that when the Europeans encountered the Moors in Spain, they had already encountered these different people, and they associated the Moor from the land with those. Yeah, but I don't think
that's correct in a sense, but the people that they were talking about were the Maori, and those people were the Berbers. So they were named after a land, Mauritania.
Yeah, Mauritania. That's what I'm like, bro. That ain't gonna. I don't think that's gonna end.
That was much later. I'm telling y'all, that was much later than the Mauritania thing y'all saying.
But I'm saying that's the first century. That's the first century.
Yeah, but that was their whole reasoning, though. It wasn't like it wasn't a negative. They didn't have any negative association with it. So then now you have to backtrack and say, well, Mauritania.
So you think wasteland is negative?
So you saying Mauritania means wasteland?
Yeah, inhabited. A place that you can't inhabit, right?
But there's people there, though.
There were very few people there. And then, the European like going around labeling people based on something they seen earlier.
Well, they look alike. Yeah, not necessarily. They'll name you just from. They name a lot of things. They name people by hair type, skin type,
but that's later though.
If you do a particular trade, they'll name you by a trade. You see what I'm saying? They'll name you by land. They'll name you by an object that you're near. If you're near a body of water.
Yeah, and this is what I'm telling you is based off the land, not
watch this.
None of that skin type. That's came later. Skin type, hair type.
But hold on, listen. They call the people. They call the people in Nahisi. The Nahisi, they call them the land of the bow. The 9 bows.
Yeah. And I have no problem with none of that, right? But when I said, you said that they named the Moors, right? When they came encounter, I said that, like how Christopher Columbus went to America and India got India. You're for India, right?
I mean, he thought he was in India, though. That's different. He thought he was.
Yeah, but I'm saying it took that type of thing, like. You have to see the work. Y'all gonna have to see the work.
That's not a good example, though. You can't.
No. He was in. They seen India.
No, he thought
they went over here to the Americans, and they.
Nah, he didn't get to India. He was trying to get to India. That's why.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I'm saying the same thing y'all saying.
No,
right
but I'm
now.
saying, Craig, he didn't name them there because they looked like Indians per se. He actually thought he was in India.
And
that's different than if I know
that type of thing. You are labeling things based off what you see, right?
Yeah, but
he's also naming them. That's what I said. Like them people look like the people for this marsh area, because you gotta understand they was thinking in religion anyway. It was all religion based thinking.
Oh, that's gonna be tough, Craig. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, man, I know. That's why I was trying to critique me. It's about a methodology, and I'm gonna go sell it.
Little John can help you with that
one. I'm gonna sell it, Sean.
Listen, you talk about a 5-10 year journey. What you talking about? That's like, yo,
Nah, it ain't gonna take that long. It
you
ain't gonna
gotta
take that
get,
long for me
yeah,
to do the to offer it to Sean, and so he can beat up on it.
okay, but you
You
gotta
know,
track that
It's
word coming
already
out of
beat up
King.
on it. It's already beat
no,
up.
bro,
Look,
you ain't
You
seen
gotta
it.
track
do
that word
you
coming
do
out of
you
Put
King.
the
have
format.
Smash? Do you have Smash work? Do you have the handbook to the conscious community? Do you have that book? Yes or no?
I don't have it,
All right.
but I
Well, on
had it.
page
I ain't gonna
120.
lie, I bought
Hold
it.
on, hold on, hold on.
This
Just
is what I
listen.
said. I bought it, but I never cracked it open because I put it in my storage, and I ended up losing my storage. So yeah,
Okay,
I
so
ain't
all
crack it
right.
open. Dude.
So now he deals with your argument. Is why I'm trying to tell you that concerning the term Mari. He talks about it on page 126. He talks about, you know what I'm saying? The question there, the term Mari actually comes from the Romans. Mari is Latin. It became synonymous with Moors. And then he goes in and he lays out the argument in the book. And then he makes his correlations and things of that nature. But he has a reason why he's doing that, right? Because
Yeah,
people are trying to use this whole biblical narrative, which is one of the things that you said, and then all these other things. But I'm saying your reason for doing this has to be defined, right? So that
yeah,
when you go and you present this information, you're demonstrating your reason behind it, which would help provoke the advancement of information.
yeah. I get you, and I perfectly agree with it. So I'm just gonna write my premise down, and then I'm gonna let you beat it up and show you the things I have so far. And I'm gonna go deep into study, and hopefully I can be in one of the bossy warriors, spirits flying book. That's all with this concept. So,
Yeah, you have a tough time.
yeah, I'm messing with the monster warrior, so I know it's gonna be tough. They call Sean Bet the man. He gonna kill you. I just
Man,
try to
look,
present my premise.
all I know is if your research question is based on a faulty premise, you don't need to do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that
You
research
gotta
question
find something
anyway.
else. Cause really, you know what I'm saying? I don't care nothing about what none of them saying.
Yeah,
It
me
really,
neither.
so you gonna have to make it interesting for me.
Yeah, yeah, I get you. It's gonna be conscious
I see you,
community
Teddy. I
flying
see you, Teddy. Got
base.
your copy.
Huh?
Nah, one of the brothers in the chat just got Kofi book. Said he just got it in the mail. Yeah. But yeah, man, this whole more. I mean, they gotta have better arguments. Like you got to deal with what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for you to say or do is to pull out or extract the argument that is being used by them. Right? Is
Oh, you
being
talking
used
about
by
the
them, and then you just take it away from them. I'm looking for you to take. I'm looking for you to snatch the life out of they. You know what I'm saying?
the bullshit American guy.
Out of their doctrine.
Yeah. I can do that. That's easy.
Nah, you can't even. You ain't ready to battle Sabir.
Who?
You Sabir. They see. Look, you don't even know Sabir.
Who? Sabrina Bay?
You ain't ready.
Man, he ain't gonna talk to you with no damn stairs.
You ain't ready, bro.
The man is not gonna talk to you no damn sis. He want to be on the soapbox. Man, if you have a dialogue with the people, make them source up what they talking about, man, they gonna be out of here.
They gonna say something about your swords.
Yeah, they ain't gonna pull up no swords. They gonna try to make you do all that.
Yeah, I'm gonna. We gonna have to match word, match source for source. Like You got to bring out primaries and your commentary. I got
What
to
if
check
what
out
if
your
they got a
literature on your
primary on the
commentary.
what if they got a primary on the people in Moray calling themselves Maury? What
But
you
that
gonna do
don't
about
mean
the
they was
how you gonna
Moors. That
overcome
don't
that?
mean that the Canaanite Moors or who they talking about in their doctrine.
What if what they talking about ain't got nothing to do with Canaanite?
I mean, that ain't got nothing to do with them though.
How? They
Like the
from
people still
Mauritania.
in
They
their
just shorten
lane.
their name to Maury.
The people who still in their lane right now. They could identify with that.
Yeah, the Berbers.
Yeah, I'm just saying this. Like they dead. Like on that.
They did on that.
Yeah, they could do the whole Touray argument. They could jump all through the whole Middle East. They could do all that. But it's dead because I'm gonna keep you right there in that area that you talking about. And then all I got to do is start showing the people who was in charge there. All of them don't look nothing like you, nowhere near you. I can show the letter between the Americans and Mauritania area.
Shit, you ain't gotta go
And
back
they
that far.
don't help them neither.
I'm gonna say the whole thing pseudo.
Yeah, it's a 100% pseudo.
How you gonna prove it? How you gonna prove it?
You can't do nothing but provide the evidence and show you like where you at.
Sosa gonna tell you that you need to get a better argument.
Oh, it's fine. My argument gonna still be the same. I bet you can't. I'm making this claim, and this is my claim I'm showing you. Now, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
You finna break down marshland? Hey, good luck, Craig. Good luck.
That ain't got nothing to do with marshland no more. I'm throwing that out the way. What Sean talking about right now? Yeah, that's easy to beat up on. I ain't doing the marshland with it. I ain't mixing two different things I'm trying to do together. I'm sticking strictly to the argument.
You know, when it comes to the Moors argument, though, because I was thinking, right, like, you know, kind of like how both things might be true. Even if you say the army of the Moors were black, right? They were the Africans that were enslaved Africans, right?
Mm-hmm.
They still would be the people doing the killing. You understand? Right? So that association with blackness could just, you know what I mean? Could just as easily
I just gonna tell them they
remain.
was a part of the slave army, though.
Yeah, you know, but they don't. But you know how it is. Even though you got a CEO and you have a head coach, the team is still a Cowboys. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just gonna let them know. Okay, if you gonna claim it is, then
the problem is them slave.
They were just one little.
Them slave armies came later. Them slave armies came later. Then 711 AD, when they first ran up in there, the army was Berbers. Even the slaves that was in the army, they was Berbers. It was mostly Berbers.
Yeah, but they still gonna be dark compared to who they.
Right, they are dark compared to the Europeans. That's why they would name them dark or black.
Yeah, but they was like Roman Africa dog though.
I just think you making a bad. I think you making a scholastic. You gonna make me do we gonna have to put you on a platter and carve your ass up because I think you're making a grave mistake.
What you talking about?
Hey, that fool failed. Hey, hold up real quick. I don't want to get off the topic, but I gotta say this real quick. This fool failed to say you in the Matrix. It's so many contradicting statements about the vaccine that it's sad to even keep standing behind it. It's obvious ongoing experimentation. This nigga stupid.
Yeah, they don't want that smoke. They don't want to talk to you one-on-one and got to prove with the sources. They just want to talk.
We are over 100 million in, bro. Like, just catch us at the apocalypse. You feel me? If you right, You know what I'm saying? You can just check them in. It's a done deal.
Right.
What?
Yeah. I'm just waiting on we vaccines ever since, especially this modern age, we have it failed. Like we have all the world depopulated because of this. Like they say it about every vaccine that come out, we'll go depopulate. Like where this go happen? I'm ready for the world to depopulate so y'all can be happy.
Yeah, I saw it on. I was watching. I caught a little bit of Unk on. What's that dude's name? Killer Priest. Oh my God, they a whole bag of pseudo over there, bro.
This super
Good,
pseudo.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. They signed that 6 years ago. like, like, dang.
Yeah. I like Ugly move from that point that he was trying to make. Now don't overlook that. We're gonna stay right here. Then we can move on when you address it.
I'm gonna have to get Unk on West Africa gave the world social distancing. I'm like, come on now. Like, you can't make no claim like that now. West Africa gave the world social distancing. Like, come on, you tripping.
Yeah, you got to see what he meant by that though in the content he was putting.
No, I heard it, yeah, but you just can't. You know what I'm saying? That's like people always done that. You can't just say that we gave that to the world. No. That's a human construct. Like people gonna do that.
Yeah. But they probably had some type of, just because it's a human construct, it might be something that was some type of practice, right? That with diseases happen that people start separating, right? It's just the content he was trying to put it in. I don't know. I ain't trying to take up for Unk, but we had to see the content of what he was trying to put it in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I heard it. That's what I'm saying. Like that happens. That happens everywhere.
Yeah.
They all do that. They all. I mean, when you see some shit going down, niggas getting sick, you gonna know. Look, we need to. Okay, you got the same cough he got. We need to get away from all you niggas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And we already we move anyway. So we gonna torch this area and get the hell on. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's why I want to hear that. I would mind hearing you put him on the seat on that, because I think he would put it in the of course the West Africans, right? Inoculation argument that he have, the evidence that he have, and based off their practices of that, the social distance. You know what I'm saying? That's
Inoculation is different. Inoculation is different. If you want to say inoculation to the West, that's a cool argument because, you know, since you do have Onesimus, you know what I'm saying? But that wasn't, he brought it up though. That wasn't a brand new idea in the old world.
Yeah. I think he was just trying to make the connection between the two, like they go hand in hand, like inoculation. You know, I would like to hear what he meant by this. So there would be something interesting to pin him down on. Man, I want to hear his argument on that. How you go? What you try to really say?
Nah, ain't no argument on that. You know, sometimes the black odds you get the best of you. Sometimes you just. You just get out there. Sometimes you get out there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
but
he was trying to big up Africa. You feel me? That's all.
And if he was trying to connect it to vaccines of today in the social argument movement, and he was like, they was doing it with their deity and inoculations, and their deity told them to separate, right, based off a deity or something. I can understand that argument, but of course it ain't like how we do it today.
Nah, I'm just saying, like, you can go to look at the Native Americans on the walls and stuff when they got when the outbreak happens. They got the pictures of that shit when shit break out.
Did they do inoculation?
Nah, I'm talking about as far as getting away. That type of shit wasn't there.
I agree with that part. That one of the first motherfuckers they see disease run.
Yeah, that type of shit wouldn't at least far as the knowledge goes, that type of shit wasn't there yet.
And niggas run. But I'm just saying that the
Yeah, they
concept
burn it
of
down. They run and they burn it down. They burn.
burn it down.
They burn the whole area.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I think he was trying to say, hey, based on practices and the deity, and they had inoculation and
Nah, Craig, you gotta
vaccine.
see the show. I saw the show. You gotta watch the show, nigga.
Yeah, I seen that, but I missed that argument because that shit was like 6 hours long.
Yeah, they waited for a long time. Yeah.
I watched about 3 hours of it though, but
that dude and kept running. Then they had another conspiracy theories come on. They all got the same argument. Population control. You know what I'm saying? Like them niggas is flat earthers. Like, oh my, like
yeah, they be trying to get it up. They try to get it. All the pseudos try to get it up to prove that they ain't pseudo. Yeah, that be funny.
That nigga brought up, yeah. They requested what he said. The Supreme Court requested evidence that they was testing the vaccine. It was like,
yeah. Why do you think that the man is trying to kill us off? We've been saying this so long, and this world got overpopulated damn near. It's about 8 billion people.
Yeah, man, that shit dumb, bro. That nigga's like, you really think the Supreme Court? Now the Supreme Court is the law of the land. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever goes to the Supreme Court, that is the law of the land. Like you think the Supreme Court gonna pass some shit saying the vaccine wasn't tested and they finna roll that shit out and just give it to the fucking population at large? Like hell no.
Yeah, that's a whack argument they always have. Like the scientists go overrule the Supreme Court.
Yeah. He went all the way though. He went there. He went to 9/11. Like dude went all. I was like, God.
Oh yeah, dude, they came on talking about
historical point. You see how they did 9/11? So you know they with the shit. Like you know
what he said something like they built 9/11 with the same bricks and stuff. That shit so pseudo, I can't remember all that shit. I'm like, God.
You gonna make me watch it, bro. I'm gonna clip it and then laugh at it.
They built the structure with the shells from some type of weapons in the 1800s.
Well, they be giving the white man so much power, bro. I'm starting to think he God.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, that really what it is, bro. Like they scared to death of white folks, bro. You know what I'm saying? They'll say the white person can't figure out a vaccine, but then they'll say, but he throwing some shit in the sky, them chemtrails that could come down and control your mind and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's smart enough to do that shit and goddamn put microchips in your shit that control your brain, but he can't make no vaccine to goddamn
vaccine.
Keep a nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? What the hell wrong with niggas, man?
Nigga be like trying to figure out the logic. Like, what is your logical thinking, bro? See, they get mad when you point that out too. They'll start get mad too.
Yeah, they got making nanotechnology they could put in your little robots. Microscopic robots.
I told them,
but they can't cure no disease.
Why they can't put it in your cell phone? Why they can't put it in your cell phone?
We need sea moss and shit. Goddamn ginger root for that shit. They can't figure that shit out.
Yeah. I'm saying why they don't put the nanobox? Only in vaccines they put the nanobox in. They don't put it in your food. Send it through the mail. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fundamentally don't make no sense because we live in a capitalist society. You trying to tell me they trying to kill 2 million people with the vaccine and we live in a capitalist society? Like that, I mean, shit just don't make sense.
And not only that, they doing a horrible job at it. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even getting it right. You know if you've been born? You know what I'm saying? Like, shit.
Yeah, you supposed to kill him at birth, like the Hebrews did the Egyptian in the curse. You supposed to kill him at birth. Don't wait till they fully grown.
His nigga with a slow death that it might kill you if you die ain't right. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's a horrible plan, man.
Yeah. White people, I don't know. Either white people are the worst killers ever, or something, man. Like I say, I could do a better job than them.
Yeah.
Like,
Population control. Population
with the
control.
population
We down there 8 billion. We down there 8 billion people on the planet. Them niggas make horrible plans, obviously.
Yeah, all you got to do is stop doing the sewage system in your city, and let that shit build up about a year. Niggas will just start dying. It's just a sewage system.
Yeah,
that would be my thing.
You think they finna let you kill a goddamn Walmart workers? Hell no, that nigga from Walmart to raise hell. Nigga, you finna kill my whole staff? What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga?
You better get this shot. So they can kill up all the walk. And then why the doctors and the nurse and all them get the shots first though? Like you gonna kill up the doctors and
their whole plan. Their whole plan is just like, that's what I'm saying. Like if you had any type of logical thinking, you would be like, this shit don't make no sense. This is crazy, bro.
I'm like, damn, like they got to show me the population of people that's dying from it. That's all. Just show me the population of it. You can show me just one population.
Shit, the city opening up, so apparently they ain't dying fast enough and shit. Every place, goddamn basketball comes in, the goddamn championship game is packed with crowds now, man.
I wouldn't give y'all niggas no shots because I was trying to kill y'all. Ain't no shot to nobody.
How you gonna debate if the vaccine? But say, how you gonna debate if the vaccine is effective and the goddamn Staples Center's packed? You know what I'm saying? We were just watching cardboard cutouts last year and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they were better. They were better with the argument of this is a government, even though that's bull crap on the virus. They were better with the argument like this is a government virus. But you went for that to the vaccine, like. Yeah.
Look, man. Look.
Hey, Phil heard me.
20,000 people died. 20,000 people died last month, right? 90, 93, 94. Well, let's say 96% of the deaths. Well, really more than that. Out of the 20,000, only 6 people died that had the vaccine that were fully vaccinated.
Yeah. And they don't get that part. They want to be 100% perfect. Like, look at the other people that died that didn't take the vaccine. If maybe they took the vaccine, it would have been probably like what, about 8 people died from it instead of 20,000 died from the virus. Like, it be crazy, man. Then so when it disappeared though, what they gonna say once it disappeared, everybody we get back to totally normal. What they gonna say then?
It ain't gonna totally disappear because we ain't vaccinated enough people to control its existence. It can reemerge. You know, viruses can reemerge. It's not a thing for them. All they need is a viable host.
Yeah, I saw these dudes.
And our community is a viable host.
But you know what? When we do the thing, when we do the herd community stuff, though, it'd be like small pockets of population if it do reemerge. You know what I'm saying? I don't think.
Yeah, but they was like, they had the Muslims out there, goddamn, with the Farrakhan say don't take the vaccine and all that shit. Try to sell niggas some fruit. Like, nigga, I ain't want no goddamn fruit, nigga. They trying to goddamn.
Ain't no fruit buying for y'all. We
I don't eat
boycott
fruit,
the
nigga.
fruit
Like,
for y'all, nigga.
The Arabs in India, they getting vaccinated. The Arabs in India, they getting in Saudi Arabia and all that, they getting vaccinated. They won't even let you come. They won't even let you come hang out with them at in what is that rich ass place?
Dubai.
You can't even come to Dubai without being vaccinated.
No. And Rich don't want y'all infected ass over there, y'all pseudo conspiracy theory tales over there. You get vaccinated over here, G. Yeah, man. In fact, I'm trying to give you a good vaccine debate with one of these pseudos and these bet chats. I can't even get them. They scared to debate it.
You scared of Greg?
I'm scared of Greg. Greg's scared of me. You better check my track record. You better check my track record on him.
That's what I'm checking. That's what I'm checking.
Yeah, you better keep check my track record. Man, I done beat him up on this. He would not go live with me. You should on the line. Then he had that questioning of me. He put me on the hot seat. I supposed to ask him 5 questions, but he ran before I could ask his 5 questions. He had 21 Chris. That nigga asked me 21, and it was 21 of the dumbest questions I ever. I ain't know how to respond to it, but like make fun of him. Bro, is this your question? I started questioning myself, giving myself harder questions. You mad. So, nah. Greg ain't messing with me, man. I'm trying to leave Greg alone. He keep on messing with me.
So what are you, a Hebrew or a Moor? What are you?
So I'm an atheist, bro.
Oh, okay.
I'm not making fun of Hebrews with that thing. I call myself the ratchet Hebrew. Just making fun of it. I'm just making fun of them. Cause they make fun of they terrorize everybody else. So I make fun of them.
So you say you was in the hot seat. So what kind of question Greg was asking you?
You would have to look at it.
Oh, okay.
You would laugh. It was the best comedy. If I lied, the greatest hit right now. Because the reason he made it was trying to get his Sabio. They tried to get his Sabio in the seat. And I introduced myself in the thing too, but everybody wanted to see me and Greg got a little rival. Everybody want to see me and Greg first. I said, I let them question me. I just need 5 questions. We probably did 5 apiece, right? By the time the show started, he upped this question up to 21 out the blue. I'm like, damn. I said, that's all right. I know you, Greg. You can have your 21 questions. I just need my 5. Then when he got through that 21 question time for my 5, he disappeared and just started acting crazy on his own show. He disappeared for about 20 minutes. I started hosting his show. It was crazy. But you have to see it. It's a classic. Matter of fact, they were playing in the back chat. He with me. He could get on this show that he claimed he was on a Zoom call, but he was back there with me.
Yeah, I'm talking about Greg.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that boy still ain't showed up.
Nah, he claimed he was on a Zoom. Bro, you was in the back chat with me. That's why I made that out. I like, bro, cut it out. Quit lying. I'm on a Zoom call. I'm about to get done. You in the back chat.
Yeah, brother Shaw said current Berbers are not the original Berbers. I don't know, man. Gonna have a hard time
Oh, what they
proving
got
it.
population replaced?
Nah,
I don't understand that argument. What they base it? They always base it off skin color.
I don't know. I know from the genetics, those people that was there back then that they was calling Berbers is the same people that's there now.
Yeah. They got a little act mixture in them now. Like everybody around the world do now.
Yeah, see, genetic history of North Africa. Let's see. Although North Africa has experienced gene flow from the surrounding regions, it has also experienced long periods of genetic isolation, allowing a distinctive Berber marker to evolve into the native Berber people, as well as the Copt marker among the Egyptian Copts. Today, this Berber marker is consistently found in regions and populations still predominantly speaking Berber languages, as well as the Canary Islands. So it's basically saying the Berbers of old are the same Berbers that we see over there today in these Berber speaking regions.
Yeah. They got a continuous culture. They got a continuous culture, man. People need to quit playing. They got a little more act, make sure their skin got a little lighter. That don't mean them not the same people.
Yeah, they the same people. Shit, I would say they the same color. Because when you look at how the
Me too.
remix,
I will too, but you know, blackology
yeah, when you look
go
at how the
down for that.
remix or the indigenous ancient Egyptians viewed these Berbers, how they depicted them as just as light as they is today.
We up them Libyans, and
Yep, Libyans.
yeah. And what two dynasties? It was two different dynasties that depict them the same thing, them light skin looking people that we see today.
Yep, them same people. That's them.
Yep. I mean, we know that it was probably some darker, you know what I'm saying? This is like anywhere, but as a base group, they the same light skinned people.
Exactly.
Like you had Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln was dark as hell compared to the rest of the Europeans over here.
That sounds pseudo as fuck.
They said he was mixed.
They say who was mixed?
Abraham Lincoln. They said.
Oh, yeah,
I heard that.
Yeah, he got a little bit.
That's some hidden color shit.
Yeah. He was just a dark European. He was just a dark European, not like black like us, but darker compared to the rest of the Europeans. I'll put it like that. Swartzy. He was Swartzy. Or Swarty, I mean.
God damn. Hey man, y'all better stop playing with that vaccine.
But so before we get Sean on your head, get Sean. I be looking at the size of show, boy. I be just, I comment though. You know, I just listen to it while I clean it up or doing something else on my computer.
Yeah, man. So dude he declined the vaccine, caught COVID, got fucked up.
What happened? The Illuminati got him?
Check this out. COVID ended up attacking his lungs. He said it ate away at them so quickly. It was quick. Within 3 weeks, the lungs were already shot.
Yup. You don't know how healthy you is until that man right there get a hold of you. That COVID.
Man, I'm telling you.
I ain't taking no change. I'm unhealthy. Where my vaccine at? You know what I'm saying? I'm unhealthy. I ain't trying to let them just figure out how healthy I am or not.
So I met a quarter and he got underlying problem and he made it through. So yeah.
Yeah, he made it through, but you don't know what's gonna go on down the line. He could have long haul COVID.
Yep. Cause they talk about like 6 months later, these folks start getting like kidney problems from it. All types of stuff.
And then the boys be out here fucked up.
Yeah, it's just like eating unhealthy, right? It take you what, about 30 years to eat unhealthy. Then you start having like kidney problems and stuff like that. This man doing it in 6 months. Hell no. Nah. And he come out with a vegan vaccine or something. Whatever these people be talking about.
They got a plant-based vaccine they working on, but that still ain't gonna matter. They gonna make an excuse for that.
Yeah. Because what this is made out of, Sean? Like salt. The vaccines. What's the three little elements in it?
But they was on Unc ass for saying that. Salt, water, sugar.
Water, salt.
He basically was taking the larger term and making it a smaller term.
Right. Using the layman's terms.
Yeah.
Bruh, even the doctors don't use the fucking scientific terms. They talk to us in layman terms. Like, what? Man, they crazy.
Teddy asked the question. You might have to ask that again, though, Teddy.
Who did what?
Can COVID toes and fingers? I don't think you finished your question, though, Teddy.
COVID toes and fingers linger. You get spotty skin too.
I can't figure out why they still fighting this. They running out of room to go, so they making up new clients that are more crazy than the previous clients. We went from 5G and black people can't get it to now. Like, what?
Oh, we asking, can you show COVID toes?
I just want to do a bit that ain't conspiracy theories. I'm a conspiracy
So what?
theorist.
No, man, I ain't showing that no more. You're gonna have to go on the Master Warrior Clan and see the COVID fingers or the Science with Sean.
That's for sure.
Ogo Ebola.
Because it's in them presentations.
Hey, Sean, what way did you go the science route?
Man, I always like science.
I know you liked it, but you like totally going that way, like
Yeah,
more
he's going hard in it now. Man, he
yeah,
mentioned something.
We're
You'd
exactly.
in
be
the
like,
middle
I
of a
let
think
me
it's
get this
pandemic.
one.
scientific literacy.
Yeah, this science is important right now.
We're in the
Hey,
middle of a pandemic.
I like it though, Sean. I like that transformation though, like that. I like it. I ain't gonna lie. So yeah, that's why I was like, what made them do it though? The pandemic, huh?
So,
Yeah,
Sean,
the
what would you
pandemic
choose?
did make them all get their mind better though. For some people, then it made more people more pseudo though. Camera slick.
Yeah, Teddy. The reason why I said I ain't because I'm not on my laptop, and I ain't finna log on from my laptop.
Let me see if I can pull this shit up.
I mean, I showed it. You got some people who have COVID fingers who had spots. Then you got some people with COVID fingers that get their skin coloration. Then you got some people who feet do the same thing, have spots, and also skin colorations. It looked like some people had frostbite on their fingers and toes.
Man, that's a COVID bad, bro.
What that shit look like?
No,
But what did the COVID came out in the 1900s, bro? Bro, it'd be so many people dead.
Oh, so it only happening to white with that? Y'all see no black toes up there?
nah, that's a lie. It do happen to black people.
Okay, I just didn't see no black toes.
Yeah, our darker skin cover it up probably more.
Nah, it'll show. He just passed on black toes.
Oh shit.
I know a 17-year-old who had it. A black girl. She was a teenager. She got COVID. She had COVID toes. It just looked like red rashes around the tips of the toes. And it looked like maybe a blister all that way showing.
Man.
Trust me, you
Sure.
can find black people with COVID toes.
Hey, sure. If it was in the 1900s, early 1900s,
They talking about
this would be
coronavirus, not the
devastating.
COVID, not COVID-19, the coronavirus. 20,000 years ago, there's an example of the coronavirus. You just have to
They
know how
sure
to
link.
define what coronaviruses are. Look, there go a black dude toe. That you see? That killed you, Mika. You out of here. That was quick.
I'm looking at the toes. They're like
Yeah,
that.
you
Damn.
can see that.
Yeah, I'm looking at the toe like, damn, they look crazy as hell. Hey, spots like that don't look. It look funny on black people toes than it do on white people, right? We just see Reed
God
marks. It
damn.
look different to us, like it's just some regular stuff or something. I don't know.
Nah, it still look ugly.
Yeah, it look ugly, but
That's that lady whose fingers showed up in that lab. The
Yeah,
discoloration on her fingers.
that look dead. Like those black is dead. They're gonna cut
Yeah,
that off.
that's why I said frostbite.
damn, it
But
made
look,
me look at my hands, bro. Looking at that, it made me look
that
at my
lady, I
hands.
think that's the lady in San Diego or San Francisco. I can't really see the screen. But she like Mexican or whatnot.
Yeah,
She
that
don't want to
shit.
get the vaccine though. She said her mama got it, but she didn't get it. She almost died.
Yeah, that shit
What's
fucked.
wrong with these people, G?
You
Your
got some
mama.
people that don't want that.
I think it's they're not educated enough, so they just go on.
He lost.
I
Look,
believe.
Social
you see
media
it.
did this
You
though.
see it. He lost fingers and toes. You
Social
had some
media
people with
did this
COVID
though.
tongue. You see some people with COVID tongue, they tongues get fat. They go black person with the fingers.
Cause back in the days, man,
Since
mom
y'all
just
think it
get the
can't happen to
vaccine,
y'all,
man.
y'all think it can't happen to y'all. You know what I'm saying? You super pro black people.
Hey, Mika, back in the day, people just used to get the vaccine. It wasn't all this discussion and extra stuff. Now, since social media came out, there's all these extra questions and extra caution, and it's just crazy.
Right.
You let people spook you out. You don't even know what's best for you no more, based on social media.
But you know what's weird? When stuff first come out, that's when people start panicking and start making up stuff, and until they get educated and be like, okay, maybe da. So I think it's a lot of uneducated people. That's why they think the way they do.
But the propaganda is pushed harder against it more than ever. Like based off nothing. Like it's hard to get. You have certain people like me who push for it, and I say I got the vaccination, and I ain't scared to tell you. Then you got people that turn around and say don't get it, and they are like lead to it, and because of the decision based off fear, based off them put the fear there. Yeah, that fear factor is another level, man.
Look at Kofi's character in the chat. For all y'all that think Kofi got good character, just look in the chat. That's proof positive. That's proof positive right there that he got bad character. Because he the only person that want to talk about somebody's forehead when his shit look like King Tut with the hat on.
Bruh. Mississippi and Tennessee. Y'all know y'all can check all day. Get him, Kofi.
Ask Kofi to take his hat off. No. Ask Kofi to take his hat off and turn around.
He do wear hats all the time, though.
So
There's a reason why he wear hats all the time, because his character.
Yeah, keep messing with Kofi, he's gonna cuss you out. He
ain't gonna do nothing. You see, he ain't got nothing to say. Get out of my face. Why you in my face?
Kofi don't get him, Mika.
Yeah, he gonna bite your ass.
Nah, he hungry. It's time for him to grub. He hungry. Chewing on stuff you missed your 2 baby teeth up. Everything else in line but them 2 baby teeth. You only have to get some what the hell they call them? Braces. We're gonna get you some custom Invisaligners.
What kind of dog you have? A pit bull?
I thought you knew because you breed with them.
Oh. That is an ass.
I got an English bulldog.
I need to get me a motherfucking dog, man. I want something big though.
Look at that. You be making them a child or you just a pet?
Give me
nah, he's 5 months, 6 months.
Kind of course so.
I didn't think you would get a bull. I think you would have got like a poodle or something. That's more your style.
That's what I got you for.
You funny.
When I need a little poodle, I just call on you.
Yeah,
you see how your hair is in your pictures, just like a poodle.
Sean be dressing up the dog, putting on some t-shirt and stuff, you know.
I told you didn't know how to dress.
Did what I want. Motherfucking Connie Corso.
Hey, Sean,
I
let
can
me
get
ask
you
you
one
a
of them,
question.
boy.
Why
I
you be
got
hard
some
on
mating
Mika
right
like
now.
that, man?
You
I
trying
say,
to
why you
make
be hard on Mika like that? You been hard on her since day one.
She be hard on herself.
Anyway,
I
She
Georgia
be
be
said,
over.
looking
Hey,
at
look.
y'all,
Have you
man.
noticed? Have you noticed that she ain't been over in Zion Lex chat in a long time? Why is that? Why is that, Mika? Why you ain't messing with Zion no more?
y'all watch me? How you know?
Mika,
Have,
when the
but
last
the
when the
moment
last
of
time
truth, though,
you
have
watched
you
a
been in
Zion Lex
this?
video?
No,
The moment of truth, Mika, have you been there?
I
Have you
mean,
been there?
nah. It's just nah. Cause when you start seeing the light, you start being like, okay,
Oh,
I
Now,
she
saw the
so good
light.
job, Sean.
Mika Sudo.
She seeing the light.
Sometimes, you know what? Sometimes you watch stuff just for the information until you feel like, you know what? Maybe the information is not, 100
took you that long to find out?
Well, sometimes you got to hear stuff out. The problem with
Hell,
y'all don't
Sean,
hear.
you
The problem with y'all don't like to hear stuff out. Y'all like to just be like, "What?" Boom,
What
and
we
then y'all
hearing
just start
out,
doing
Mika?
it.
What we hearing out? We
Hear
already
out the
Sean
beyond
be
that.
premise.
hard
Hear
on the
out the
nigga, man.
premise.
God
You gotta
damn.
hear out what they talking about. How you gonna know what
I
they
want to
talking about
hear him out. I
until
want to hear him out. I just want to see what he's saying. I don't care if
Hey,
it's wrong. I just
he
want
might
to
get
waste
something
my
right.
time.
All right. He might get something right, Sean. All right.
He ain't gonna get
Keep on
nothing
hearing
right.
about it. He might get something right.
Okay, all right. So show me a video where he got something right, or a book.
Oh,
He
Show
so
me.
might
wait.
I'll
listen
wait.
to
So
it. He might
Sean,
look
you
up.
telling me that he's 100% on all his information is wrong?
Show me where he right at.
He's not right in some of the stuff he say.
The whole body of work is not right.
So you gonna
I'm
tell
gonna
me?
ask you. I'm gonna ask you again. Show me where he was right at.
Okay, I get it together and I show you. I can't show you on the spot, but I don't feel like a person is 100% correct in their information. Anybody,
It
including
ain't
you,
about
you're not
being
100% in all your information.
He ain't even right 50% of the time.
I think you're biased.
Oh, okay.
So you think he more than 50%
Could
right?
it be that we call him lying so much, and it's just based on evidence?
Well,
Mika, step up, Mika. Don't run,
I mean,
Mika.
sometimes
Don't
you have
run.
to, check it out to see. I don't know.
Sometimes you gotta use make believe sources, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How did he come to that conclusion? I have to look at the method he used, and
What method? He don't know nothing about no method.
You made some shit up. That's the method.
Yeah.
Stop.
Zion look for
Get your
somebody
behind
else
up from over there.
wrong. He'll look for somebody else saying something wrong, and then he allow other people. Well, this person said that. Appeal to authority, try to find something you say wrong, and make the whole conversation based off that. The and his pseudoism in it. He do it all the time. That's how I look at him.
Dude still talking about the Nimrod argument. That shit been killed years ago. You be in Sabir chat. What Sabir say that's right?
wait a minute. You be in Sabir chat too.
I be in Sabir chat to catch the bullshit. You be in Sabir chat to learn.
No, I don't. I be like, what?
Damn.
I be in it to figure out what are they talking about. Is the information correct? You know what? I like information. I don't know about y'all, but I like information, and
You like
I'm looking.
information, but it took you a year to buy one book.
Oh, please.
Hey,
But
Sabir Bay
you like
just make
information.
talking points. He don't have no information like that. He make talking points.
What did you learn from Sabir Bay?
Actually, when I started listening to him, I asked questions because he was saying, what did he say, that we are Berbers or something like that. I'm like, how you came to that conclusion? And the chat just start going wild. So
So nothing.
nothing.
What you saying?
Basically.
All right. So why be over there? That's the point. Why
No,
be
but
there?
I'm not over there. I don't go over there anymore.
Yeah, she just told y'all she ain't over there with Zion Links no more. She ain't over there with Severe Bay no more. That she
Yeah,
more
everything is
toward
getting
this way.
smaller and smaller.
Yeah. Mika see it. Mika see it. I can tell you how she get the balls. She see it.
But first, you gotta know or listen to what they saying to know, if the information is correct or not. You can't just be like, "Oh shit, he's a Berber, so all his information is wrong," or he's a Hebrew, so all his information is wrong. I don't
Nah,
know.
it ain't about that. It's about he do a lot of talking and not enough demonstrating. He don't demonstrate shit. He'll pull up the same books from the early 1900s and try to use that outdated information to try to prove a point. And he don't use the sources that he used. He don't put them in context. He'll show you one line where somebody said
Yeah.
more, and that be that. So
Yeah.
I mean,
And he'll make up his narrative based off that one line.
exactly. That's what
Brother,
dude.
you gotta go. You gotta go to Mauritania, brother. Brother, you gotta go to these places, brother. In order for you to get the truth, you gotta go travel to these places.
Crazy. And obviously, that don't mean shit because you went to Mauritania and you still either you didn't see them or you didn't acknowledge these blacks that's there getting mistreated, being enslaved.
He supposed to come here and bring back some Berber doctrine or some Mauritanian doctrine in this language and translate it to us, not just say you got to travel to these places. You went on vacation. You went to politics.
He do all that traveling, but how many primary sources has anybody ever seen dude pull out? If you're gonna travel there and talk about traveling and to get the real information, where's your primaries at? You all in Spain, all in Morocco, Libya, ain't got no primaries, nothing.
Yep.
So what you got? Just talking to people? That's cool, but I mean, shit. By that logic, you expect them to know all their history and get it correct. We don't know all our shit. That don't even make sense.
Yeah. He tried to be a Moroccan. They are not gonna accept you, bro. They're not
American
gonna
people do
accept
not
you.
even know American history. You expect them people to get that shit right, bro. You a tourist. They gonna tell you what you want to hear.
Yeah. And if you get too nosy and try to claim them and let them know that you try to be them like you do to us over here, they gonna spit in your face.
Shit, crazy.
Like he go over there, he tried to say that he doing something else over there, right? When he cut us, he tried to make it seem like he the Moroccans, the Moors. Like, nigga, we know what you doing. You know what you're doing. You go to vacation and have photo ops.
Well, you know what the problem is. We don't have our own history. We're lost. So
Yeah,
we just
we got our own history. We just don't. A lot of us just don't know it.
that too, right?
So you trying to tell me you go all through North Africa, you don't know about this? SOS, anti-slavery efforts in Mauritania. Mauritania, described by CNN as the slavery's last stronghold. They still got slaves over there today. It was the last country in the world to formally abolish slavery. But the shit's still going on. Arrests for protests protesting slavery and lax punitive practices have shown Mauritania's long list of subsequent anti-slavery legislation to be a mere lip service. So they mean they just saying this shit. It's not practical. They still got slaves. Still, recent attention and a growing frequency of successful prosecutions hint at the incremental process and intersectional anti-slavery efforts in Mauritania. Bro, this shit's still going on. It's outlawing slavery in 1981. Mauritania officials have publicly denied any presence of their practice within the borders. In spite of these claims, data for the independent observers collected shows that slavery still is prevalent. The Global Slavery Index estimates 90,000 Mauritanians live in modern slavery, a figure likely lower than reality because the government obstructs all efforts to study the practice. So the shit's still going on. Who is this? Okay. Yeah, man, the shit's still going on. Because the Mauritanian government, Mauritania ranks 6 on the GSI's prevalent index behind North Korea, Eritrea, Burundi, and Central African Republic and Afghanistan. Other estimates from local sources claim as much as 20% of the population lives in slavery. It's today. Right now.
Oh, so slavery is still going on
in North Africa. Them Berbers over there is enslaving them blacks over there right now.
You said these blacks. What?
I said them blacks.
Oh, okay.
Them blacks, those people from below the Sahara that were taken there by force or by choice. Shit still happening. So you gotta account for that. You going all over to Mauritania, Morocco, Libya. You don't see none of this shit. Them two.
Well, maybe he do and he just ignoring it.
That's what I said. Either he ignoring it or you just missing. How the hell you missed that? You supposed to be traveling to learn something, bring us something back. And if you bring it up to him, he just gonna say, well, what we doing to our people over here today? Straw man trying to move the goalposts. We talking about over there. We doing the same thing to our people, brother. Some bullshit. That's why you can't have conversations. I can't have conversations with those type of people. Go over there and make something shake. Handle something. You over there having fun, sitting around with Berbers and shit, drinking tea, giving them your motherfucking money and shit. Goddamn fool. Giving them the people money. Because whoever make all these donations to do, that's who paying for your trips.
So Sutek, you don't feel that other people can make up their own culture and stuff and just go roll with it, and they can own that? That's now a thing.
What that ain't got nothing to do with what he doing. He's taking another people culture and saying that it's them, that it's him, it's us. It's called culture appropriation. He wear a Berber symbol around his neck. We not Berbers. Genetically, culturally, linguistically, like it's no way you're gonna be able to connect us to Berbers.
Yeah, when you try to do us as a group, right? He might be as an individual a Berber, but you can't say that we are Berbers or Moors or whatever he trying to say. I don't know what he be trying to say sometimes.
Nah, he can make
Yeah, we the
believe that he's an
Phoenicians.
individual Berber. He can make believe that shit.
Yeah.
He
I'm
gonna
just
shoot.
saying, yeah, but he had to say genetics on there, right? And you ain't even in the culture because you'll be staying over there in the lane. In the lane. You won't be over here in America, nigga, talking shit with us.
Exactly. Them Berbers do not fuck with us.
Hmm. Because you can't, only thing you can say is I descended from Berbers, right? Based off my genetics,
Yeah,
DNA test.
you could say he might have some Berber genetics.
Okay,
Yeah.
so practicing a coach, somebody else's culture won't make you like that. If you practice being a Berber, you can't call yourself one.
He don't practice that culture. They don't practice the shit he practice.
Okay.
Yeah, first of all, he don't practice the culture, and second, he trying to make a broad statement by saying we all are this. He ain't just saying him.
Hmm. Yeah, like we all are Hebrews. You know the thing. We everything except West and Central Africans. Everything except that.
He'll tell you we the original Irish. Like you want to be everybody else. Like I can't rock with that.
Yeah. But she, we are the Scotlands too, though. We the Scotlands and the Britons. You know what I'm saying? It go farther. Like we everything but West and Central Africa.
That's a fact.
But all the evidence, mountains of evidence say that we are the West and Central Africans, though. Mountains, like we can't even deny it if we wanted to, based on the evidence.
Yes,
Yeah, he would have
ancestors.
to show the Berber culture or aspects of the Berber culture coming over here to the Americas via the transatlantic slave trade. So he got his work cut out.
Yep, because they had their own distinct culture, right? Based off the reference you said earlier that you read. They had their own distinct genetic group and culture. So you have to show the culture coming over here.
Yeah, they desert nomadic people.
If they ever came here, they would have been in what? In Nevada, some motherfucking where? They'd been alright in Nevada, nigga. They could, but they could hang out in what South Carolina. None of the South. It's too green. It's the South. Even in Virginia and stuff like that, it's too damn cold.
Yeah.
Massachusetts.
Man, all right, man. I'm finna go ahead and cut it right here. I know Black Brown Table will probably be live in a little while. I want to be able to catch the dog boys over there too. But yeah, man. If not, then I might come back later on, man. If ain't nobody doing shit. But yeah, I'm gonna cut it right here. Appreciate everybody that did come through, and until next time.
Okay.
Log in to KofiPaisaTV.com and get Spears of the Mossy Volume 1 by Kofi Paisa Research Team, from Spears the Pen Volume 2 by Kofi Paisa Research Team, Spiritual Combat Volume 3 by Kofi Paisa Research Team, One Night Before Bed by Any Haret Shun Calfunny, Kalawa's Trip to the Motherland by Kofi Paisa, From Cocaine to Consciousness by Any Haret Shun Calfunny, As I Learned, We All Learn by Kofi Paisa. Also, if you want fresh merch, go to our online store, Family Connect Apparel, and get all the brands, Also, get our 54 deck of quiz and educational cards available now on KofiPaisatv.com.